Hello, I'm Dr. Dewan, and today I am privileged to have the interview with the dietitian and nutritionist Neeta Dewan. She is a master's in biology and master's in diet and nutrition after doing diploma in diet and nutrition. And she has done special many courses on keto diets, diabetic diet, and many others, weight reducing diet. And I suffered from about 1.5 months back from this dreaded disease of COVID-19. Now I'm smiling. And of course, this is a disease in which the medicines play less role, but the immunity, your own fighting capability, plays a very big role, very important role. And I must, on the outset, say that I am thankful to her to providing me that immunity by the nutritious diet and supplements and very special diets she had been providing me, and to the dietitians also. When I was admitted at SPS hospital, there also the head of dietitian department was one of our friends,
A
Miss
good friend.
good friends, and she kept on sending me very nutritious diet. So now we will come into idly the question, why we are talking. The purpose of talking over here is that I and she desires that coronavirus is not going. Even it is increasing in some places and even in very developed countries. And still, say, the people are dying in millions, and very every day, so many people are falling ill with this and they are suffering. So idea is that how with the diet can play an important role to prevent it, to fight if you fall, that the keep its thing less, so that doesn't go from mild to moderate to severe and critical, and to have early recovery, to have less complication, less number of chances of death. So all these things, madam, what would you like to say, the role of diet in nutshell, which is to in this people throughout in this pandemic, people, the whole world, the humanity is suffering. I don't think the animals are suffering from this. It's a human specific infection, I think, but whole of the humanity is suffering. So why, how the diet role becomes very important. So what do you think about that?
Uh, since we have been surrounded by the corona disease in last many months, and there have been a lot of studies on it, and we realize that it is our own immunity which is going to fight the virus. And in order to have a good immunity, good diet plays a very important role. A good diet would be something which has a good diet would be something which has got a good amount of protein in it. Now it is not only the quantity of protein but the quality of protein also, which is important. Like protein can be present in with the vegetarian sources, like we say our dals are there, milk products are of course there, and for the vegetarians, that is. And but it is the non-vegetarian source of protein which is more readily bio availability of non-veg protein is better to the human body. After that, we have our lot of supplements. It is being seen that it is a lot of supplements which are being given to the patients to boost their immunity or immune health. And we have vitamin C, which is really good. And we all know that vitamin C is found in the citrus fruits, and it is found in guava, in papaya, in amla, of course, and all orange colored fruits which are there. So we should include that in our diet. Then we have seen that Vitamin D supplementation is very important. It has been shown by studies that people who are deficient in vitamin D have a higher risk of contacting the infection. So vitamin D, as you know, is a fat soluble vitamin, and it's also called the sunshine vitamin. So now is the winters, and you can sit in the sun. You can expose some part of your body so that the sun rays fall on it, and you can around 10 to 15 minutes of good sunlight is enough to make vitamin D. And after that, we come to zinc, which is again being a lot of studies have come up which show that people who are deficient in zinc have a higher risk of corona complications. So, to boost your zinc health, you need to again add shellfish, which is not easily available in most parts of the country, like oysters or crabs, which are not easily available in most areas. But after that, you have red meat, you have poultry, you have eggs, chicken, milk products. Then a lot of seeds like sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, and squash seeds, which have zinc element in it. Then dark chocolate has adequate amount of zinc. Whole grains, like when we talk of whole grains, we talk of rice, which is brown rice, or whole wheat flour, like the wheat which has got bran in it. You should not remove the bran because the zinc is present in the bran part. So, whole wheat flour. Then we have our legumes like chickpeas, which is a good source of zinc, and peas are very good source. Garlic is a very good source of zinc. So you should include all these in your diet to boost your health. Of course, our spices, we cannot forget our spices which boost our immunity. Like we have ginger, we have turmeric, which is anti-inflammatory, antiviral properties it has got. Then you have tulsi again, which is again a very good, has got antiviral properties. So you should, what is being promoted as kala, like people are saying have a lot of kala. Kala is has a lot of herbs in it. So it will include your tulsi, your ginger, your mulati, and all these uh, ancient herbs of India, they will help to boost your immunity. And so please do include them in your diet. Then it is winters, and we are prone to neglect drinking water, which is very important in the recovery of corona patients, is to be remain hydrated. So to remain hydrated, please include warm liquids. You can fill a flask with warm water, add some any cinnamon or tulsi or ginger in it, and keep drinking that warm water throughout the day. You include soups in it, then green tea or normal tea, and remain hydrated, which is very important for the recovery of corona patients.
Okay, thank you for this thing. Now we come to something. First of all, what is going on? Many patients they come to me, and many people also in the bank. I think we went no. So we asked the person why you are not wearing one of the clerks over there mask, and what did he say?
I have adequate amount of alcohol. They think that because you are rubbing your hands with sanitizers which have alcohol, alcohol is going to reduce your viral
Yeah.
fighting capabilities, which is not there. It
I
has
am
no role.
reminded of this thing that a person, was speaking against alcohol, and he put two glasses, one glass of water and one glass of alcohol, and he took some earthworms and put four earthworms in the water and four in the alcohol. After some time, those in the water were all swimming, those in the alcohol were dead. And he said, "Say the earthworms they die with the alcohol." So the people over there they said, "Okay, very good." Worms inside us, intestinal worm, will also die with alcohol. But this boy, I tell you, this is wrong. Many people are consuming lot of alcohol, thinking because Corona time, it's less of business, less of work. People are sitting at home and thinking that if they keep taking alcohol, they will not get. Rather, they will damage their livers and their immunity, and the balanced diet they will lose. So now this was a joke. Now coming to this, that Indian spices. Now what is called in India kada is basically boiling all these spices like cloves, cinnamon, this elaichi, what you call in English,
Cardamom,
cardamom, and this malathi,
ginger,
ginger,
tulsi,
tulsi, and turmeric,
black pepper.
black pepper. So, crush these very well and purchase Indian spices. Go back to it. Indian spices were a good source of earning for India. Their spices were selling. I think now you shell some dollars and yens and rubles and marks and all. So, purchase Indian spices, make a powder of them, boil these well, and take that thing as a. Most of the Indians are using those things. We recommend it strongly for the India to benefit also, and for you to benefit. That's also a joke. So Indian spices are really giving a tough time to coronavirus. Second thing is because it's winter times everywhere. Somewhere it is white winter, sometimes green winter. White winter means all snow, right? So the winter means that you tend to take, like you had rightly said, less amount of water and liquids, not liquor, liquids. So, like you rightly said, the soups, the juices, the hot lemon water, tea, water. So, whatever that, how much water do you recommend for an average adult to consume?
Well, it is around 2 liters of water should be consumed by
Yeah,
all.
minimum 2 liters must be consumed unless you are suffering from some kidney disorder that you are not able to excrete, kidney failure disease, and all these things. So,
We are
this
talking of normal.
normal persons, yeah. So 2 liters in surgery, like I'm a surgeon, so we used to tell the person adequate amount of water is determined by the output of urine, that you should be able to pass 2 liters of urine per day. So for him to pass 2 liters of urine, some water comes from
But
what the
then it is 2 to 3 liters at
uh,
least.
no, some water comes from the fruits and food and other things you take. Even so, this is running water and hydration, which is you should keep in mind. I think that hour by hour, you have to keep taking something inside, water or some other liquids. Second, spices, hydration. Second thing was like taking a balanced diet means good balance of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, because everything is required for our body. But one has to take into account that the person may not be diabetic, person may not be having liver failure or kidney failure. Those people, diabetic people, will have to balance their sugar levels. You want to
So
say
it is,
something?
see, the important point is that you have to, whether you are diabetic or not, you have to avoid refined foods, you have to avoid trans fats, you have to avoid food from outside, from the restaurants or takeaway or from Swiggy or Zomato or whichever app you're using, and stick to good, wholesome, home cooked food.
So this is a very good thing for the to fight coronavirus. Means you have to not look for the looks of the food or the taste or fragrance of the food, but
Taste, most people lose during coronavirus, like you lost your sense of
I gain
taste.
regained back,
Yeah.
or you gave me good amount of healthy
So
food.
it is not taste, it is just that you need to focus on good, wholesome Indian meals, or whichever state you are, you have to have your home cooked meals.
Home cooked meals, which will give you better diet. Now, the coming to vitamin supplementation. Vitamin C, it's beyond doubt that you have to have it in adequate amount. Minimum, I think, 500 milligrams a day one should have. What do you say?
1,000 milligrams a day.
1,000 milligrams a day these days is okay. And it is water soluble, so it will not be
Yeah.
stored.
So
And
there is
less,
no harm.
No harm.
and it will be excreted out of your body.
Till coronavirus danger is lasting 1000, then go back to 500
Okay.
or to fruits and all. Now, vitamin D. So, many people are deficient in vitamin D, because even those who are going to say sun beaches and in two pieces or one piece or even nude beaches, they may be applying the sunscreen lotions. If you apply sunscreen lotion, some people go for tanning. That's all right. They don't apply sunscreen lotion. But those who apply sunscreen lotion, I think
Then the sun rays are not absorbed by the skin, because sunscreen, the role of sunscreen is to screen the sun rays. So if you want to up your vitamin D, please do not apply sunscreen before going out in the sun.
so it's a sunshine vitamin. It helps in raising your immunity against coronavirus. And go to your roof and go to any place. Just open your shirts and all. Maybe one can put some oil here, massage the
Yeah,
oil. No need. That
yeah,
will also block.
yeah.
Okay. Without even oil or any cream, one has to lie in the bake bask in the sun, like animals do in the forest and everywhere. They don't wear much clothes. Now, civilization has increased the number of clothes very much, decreased less and increased more. Yes, okay, fine. Now, this coming to vitamins B complex. Now, these all the things, they play a very important role in the functioning of every cell, RNA, DNA, the division of cells, the strength maintaining of cells, prolong their life. If we are deficient, like most of our populations, especially vegetarian populations, are think are deficient in vitamin D and vitamin B complex. So supplements are very important for them.
See, supplementation at this point of time is important, because we do not know whether we are achieving our goals of good vitamin absorption by the body. Also, it is your the health of your body also which will determine how much vitamins you are absorbing from your food. So vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, all these things should be supplemented at this point of time to fight the coronavirus.
Like vitamin B complex and vitamin C and zinc, they're not stored inside that they can be recalled when they are needed. So their daily dose has to be taken. And vitamin zinc, most of the diets are deficient in zinc.
Yeah.
So in coronavirus time, some zinc supplementation for all of them is recommended. And vitamin D, I think people can get there from the laboratories, from wherever they can get their levels checked. Yeah. Easily. If the vitamin D is okay, you can have lesser of it or manage with that. If that is severely deficient, you consult your doctor and have adequate replacement of vitamin D. But zinc, levels, and to take the hair and take its root and find out zinc is difficult. So zinc, how much you will advise for those people who are not suffering from coronavirus at the moment?
A normal requirement of zinc was 15 milligrams per day, but now with the advent of the virus, we what the supplement which we get is 50 milligrams per day. So one tablet would be 50 milligrams per day.
And those of the people who are suffering from it?
Then you have to have at least 75 milligrams, or at least two tablets a day, one morning, one evening.
And those who are recovering from it?
75 milligrams.
Right. So for say how much time? 1 month, 3 months after the basic recovery from it, and they are in the convalescence period.
See, what is important at this point, whether you have coronavirus, your immunity should be high. So all the people who are lucky enough to not be infected by the virus should take a supplement of one zinc tablet a day.
Right, 50 milligram zinc tablet a day. Because then this is like vitamins and in the minerals. In addition to zinc, in India, especially the Gloya plant is very commonly being used.
Yeah, giloy is being used as antiviral, is said to have antiviral properties, and it is used as a supplement. It is being used as a supplement by people who have corona, and they seem to be benefiting from it. It's good to have it.
It's a ancient Ayurvedic Indian formula of
Yeah.
Gloy, known as Sanjeevani and many other things. So first time I heard of it was when people were suffering from dengue, which is
Yeah.
basically an Asian disease. Much I think not much because of the winter season temperature being less in the Europe and American states. But in Asia, since the temperatures go high and there is a lot of rain and humidity, the mosquito based this viral disease dengue. So people were taking a lot of Gloy. So Gloy is recommended that you can take tablet of Gloys. Even those people now anywhere they can take Gloys. Uh, so that's it. The I think the diet one has to be very careful to balance the diet and take or keep taking frequent balanced food
Yeah.
of like say how much meat or fish you will recommend every day for an average adult.
When we calculate as 1 gram protein per kg. So if you are 50 kgs, you should be taking 50 grams of protein. If you are 70 kgs, you have to be taking 70 grams of protein.
Right. Do you think that egg white will be a very good protein?
Yeah. Egg whites are complete protein. Their amino acid profile is a complete protein, so it should be good.
What about nuts like almonds, like cashew nut, pistachio, and other nuts, ground
They
nut?
are rich sources of oil, protein, and micronutrients. Each has got a different profile. So, but they are nutritionally dense food items. So, you should take them in a limited amount. The amount should be so just enough, like 7 to 8 almonds a day, one walnut, and like it has to be in a limited amount.
No, I had almonds, but walnut is missing from my diet today. Please remember it. And you see the nuts and seeds. So seeds like pumpkin seeds, very rich in selenium, magnesium, and even in zinc, and in omega acid also. So what about seeds? Please elaborate about various types of seeds that can help in coronavirus
Seeds,
infection.
we have a whole lot of seeds. We have sesame seeds, which is still in India,
Okay.
and they were a part of our ancient foods in winters because it is considered a warm food. So you have sesame seeds, then you have flax seed, which we call alsi, and alsi is again a very rich source of omega 3. And we used to have alsi ke laddu, which are again very healthy to eat in the winter season in a small amount. Then pumpkin, melon, cucumber, all the sunflower seeds. So all these seeds have to be mixed together, kept in a jar, and you can take 1 spoon of seed per day. So you get all the trace elements as a
Every
combination.
day, a teaspoonful of seeds.
Yeah.
Should they be soaked or just like that?
No,
No need to
you
soak.
need to chew them well. Like flaxseed has a very hard exterior, so the it is recommended that you toast them on a flame and dry roast them, and then pound them and eat them, or otherwise you chew them well. So whatever seed you eat, please chew it well so that it is a paste which is going inside, and you the availability of minerals is better.
Madam, trying to extract the last wisdom and knowledge from you. What about the rainbow diet of fruits and vegetables? Because this rainbow has many colors. I suppose phytonutrients and vitamins and minerals and roughage.
See,
Will they
what we
help?
call
Hmm.
is a everything in moderation. Like fruit, you cannot be on a fruit diet all the time. Like you have to have 2 portions of fruit per day, about 150 grams of fruit twice a day. Otherwise, the carbohydrate content of the fruits is very high, and that is not needed by your body. Now, when we talk about vegetables, they are low in calorie, rich in fiber, and good sources of various minerals and vitamins, provided you don't overcook them. So we follow the formula for healthy plate. So when you have a plate, fill half your plate with uh, like salads and vegetables, and put half, one fourth for the carbohydrate and one fourth for the protein. So follow a balanced diet. A rainbow diet would be, when you are having your plate, see to it that you have a good amount of salad which has got all the colors in it.
All the colors. And to before ending, I think don't peel the peel. The
Yeah.
apples, the any fruit,
Yeah.
but you cannot have peel of some fruits like oranges. But oranges in the form of marmalade and other people are using, and they are very useful. But remember the vegetables and fruits. Am I right? The peel, you wash them very well with the soap and water, like I do. But don't eat the peel, the color. The color is the most important thing. That phyto means color,
Yeah.
and phytonutrients which will give you immunity, which will give you long life, save you from cancer and heart disease. I think they come from it. Anything else, madam, you want to share?
Thank you so much.
Okay, it's a pleasure to
It's
enlighten
a pleasure.
the viewers on my channel, and I think the people will benefit. If you like it, you press the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you keep getting the notifications about what we have given live or otherwise, and share it with your friends if you so like. We shall meet again. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you.